Each of the 9 circles, A, A, B, etc., contains 3 consecutive 6-letter entries going clockwise from an unmarked starting point. The 12... Catnip would be, absolutely. The 12 numbered sectors contain entries 1 to 12 of either 9 or 10 letters broken into 3 pieces, 1 piece per ring, entered from the perimeter inwards. Any piece may go in any of the rings. And I don't quite know what that bit means. Any piece may go in any of the rings. Oh, so does that mean it might go here, here, and then here? It will always go inwards, but it could be any of the rings. Okay. No? No, I think it means an outer, a medium, and an inner. Oh, goodness, it could go in any of the rings. Ugh! 10-letter answers have one 4-letter piece, which may be first, second, or third, whose 4th letter protrudes into the centre of the ring. If all of this is making your head spin, take heart. When every answer has been entered, you'll find the source of the dizzying effect in the 9 letters filling the centres of the 3 rings. Clue answers include 4 capitalised words. I realise I haven't put an entry in these 3 things yet. But anyway, good evening. Hello. Just absolutely. We're just going to have to solve and hope. Thank you, Sensei. I think the best way to do this is to start with the circles. I was very lightheaded yesterday. Very lightheaded. Sore arm. Very sore arm, yes. But that was absolutely fine in that it's just an achy arm. Couldn't really lift it, but I could do... Look! And interestingly, I had my first jab in that arm and my second jab in that arm because I'm weird. Actually, I went, yes, I'm a lefty and I use it to write, but actually I sleep on this arm, and it was more of a problem trying to sleep on the arm. Anyway, I had it done in the other arm, in my dominant arm. Let's just go for these. So these circles are 6-letter clues. Is that right? Each of the 9 circles contains 3 consecutive 6-letter entries going clockwise from an unmarked starting point. Okay. Suddenly reveals Spanish circus to Caesar. Suddenly reveal Spanish circus to Caesar. Circus to Caesar. Circus Maximus. Circus is like an arena. Spanish could be E or EL. Not sure. Merv is prepared for... allow me a first pass on all these, and then you can say when you've got them, and I'll jump in if you do spot them. Merv is prepared for realistic portrayal. That has to be an anagram of Merv is, surely. Revism? Verism? So this is AA2, this clue. That's how I'm going to designate this. This is going to be a fun crossword to solve, just in all aspects. Is there a no, there is a verism, as in verity is truth, isn't it? So verism, it's got to be that, hasn't it? That feels like... Revism isn't a thing. Irvism isn't a thing. Verism. Hologro could back me up. Tebow! Oh, thank you so much, Tebow. You're just lurking. You'll be on the stream tomorrow, I do hope. What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow is Puzzle Boat. Yay! Verism sounds good. Thank you very, very much, Tebow. Celebration somewhat satisfies Tar Heels. Celebration somewhat satisfies... Oh, it's my favourite type of clue. It's my favourite type of clue. Oh, I'll tell you what might be a good way of designating. You say got G24 because it's line 24. That might be the way forward. Caroline, what do you think this one is? Go for it, Caroline. I mean, Waterfalls all got it as well, but I'm going to give it to you, Caroline. Because the first one I saw, sorry. It is Fiesta. It's my favourite type of clue. It's part of Satisfies Tar Heels Fiesta. So we've got 2 of the 3 in AA. So that means that I can... Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? Each of the 9 circles contains 3 consecutive 6-letter entries going clockwise from an unmarked starting point. Okay, so they're just going round, but we don't know where it starts. Okay, so we can't put it in. Fine, we're just cold solving. Let's just continue cold solving. We'll focus on A to start off with. Writer's glassware found in a beer garden. Writer's glassware found in a beer garden. Is that going to be like a glassware? Is that going to be like a stein, or is there an author who is a type of mug? That's where I'm currently thinking. Writer could be a pen, glassware, mug. Pen mug. Good evening, Catus. We are going to need you here. Who knows, really, the rules? I'll put them up there for you to read, Catus, but good luck. At the moment, all these circle clues have 6 letters. Can I have the first letter to this? People are getting this. The important thing to know at the moment is we're solving 6-letter answers. First letter, please. I said Stein. It was R.L. Stein for Goosebumps, of course. S. Glassware found in a beer garden. Stein. So is it just Steins? It'll be yes to you. Oh, so the writer is R.L. Steen or Steiner. I actually know how you say his word. And then because it's writer apostrophe S, there we go. It's possessive. Sensei is all over you, Mr. Grammar. It's exactly right. It's the possessive. So it's Steins, and that's glassware found in a beer garden. Steins. Okay, get up and go before excessive. Get up and go before excessive. Oh, hang on, there's more. Before excessive ingestion, eating a container of veggies. 2 words. Get up and go. Vim, pep, energy, vigour. Before excessive ingestion, greed, gluttony, eating a container of veggies. Get up and go. Vim, I reckon. Vim or pep. Before excessive ingestion. That's just a glut. It's only going to be 2 letters. Get up. What if it's get up and go? That is the definition. Before excessive ingestion, greed, gluttony, eating a container of veggies, pod. A container of veggies could be a pod. Is it a pod? Glut pod. Get up and go. Something pod? Ooh. Why are you saying pod? First letter, please. First letter, please. Get up and go. Vim. Vimpod. Vomit. Excessive ingestion is pee. Oh. Peapod. Peapod is a container of veggies, isn't it? Now, why is it peapod? Pep. Okay. Get up and go is pep. Oh, the excessive ingestion is OD, and it all eats A. There we go. That's why you were saying because I was very close. Thank you. Thank you for the lovely... That's good. Glass rods seen in abstract Miro. Glass rods seen in abstract Miro. Anagram of Miro. Just going to check that I've copied this all correctly. I have. So it's got to be an anagram of Miro at the end of it. So, Mori or moi. Glass rods. Glass rods. This feels like something that should be fairly straightforward, and one that I'm not seeing. Glass rods seen in abstract mirror. Do you want a fun fact? I'm just adjusting my microphone. The clip holding my microphone to the table fell into my pot noodle earlier. I'm not going to give you more details, but that happened. It was very annoying. Can I have a hint, please? It was a chicken and mushroom pot noodle, if you're... I will give details. Chicken and mushroom pot noodle. Oh, don't tell me it's a hidden... pot pie. Yeah. It's not a hidden. Glass rods. I can't think of another term for a glass rod, because if I could, I'd probably have the answer. Seen in abstract anagram of... I don't know what Myro. Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. All I can think of is mirror. It is not going to be mirror. So, rods seen in anagram of Myro. So what is a rod then? Is a rod an I? So is it IS? And then R is an abbreviation for rod. Thank you. Did not know that. So therefore mirror. Mirror? It's got two R's. There we go. Thank you. Two R's, RR, in anagram of Myro. You get a mirror, and that is a type of glass, a looking glass. That was the Alice in Wonderland reference. Not only is Hologrow slow today, I am too. Clinton initially playing tenor instrument. Oh, that's nice. Clinton initially playing tenor instrument. I'll give that a few seconds. One that I can do. Happiness. Hologrow's got this one. Indeed, I was faster with this one. Arch. Go for it, Hologrow and Arch. Very good, Sensei. And this is a cornet. Clinton initially. C, anagram of tenor. For an instrument, it is a cornet. Just one cornet. Give it to me. Thoughts revolving around curriculum's last part of a weekend in Paris. Thoughts revolving around curriculum's last part of a weekend in Paris. Got it. Got it. Curriculum's last is M. Your thoughts are your ideas. I'm just going to tell you this one. Ideas reversed around the M is samedi, which is part of a weekend in Paris. It's Saturday. I was initially thinking, I was trying to think of dimanche, which is Sunday. The last part of a weekend in Paris, but the last actually refers to curriculums. So curriculum's last is M. It's not a bad clue, is it? Political theorist's goal in creative work. Your goal is probably your aim or your end. Creative work is usually art or creative work. My French is reasonable. My Spanish is less good, which I noticed that American crosswords tend to use Spanish as their second language clues more than French, and here we tend to use French rather than Spanish. Maybe we use German. But that's just because of the geographies. You're next to Mexico, we're next to France and Germany. It's just the way it works. Right, it's going to be... So I need a political theorist. Is this going to be a particular political theorist? It's not going to be Nate Silver, because he's too recent for 1998. It is a particular bit. Right, so I'm going. Is it? Oh, whoops. Is it? I'm going to have a stump. Is it a rent? That is my entirely random guess. Hannah Arendt. It is end, which is a goal in creative work, which is art. There we go. I'm going to take the next 35 clues off. Jellyfish amused crackpot. Okay, I have that. Jellyfish amused crackpot. At the moment, we're just cold solving all these 6-letter things, and I don't really know what's going on. Hey ho. Go for it if you got GBA, go for it. This is an anagram of amused. Crackpot, amused, anagram of amused. It's a jellyfish called a Medusa. And Catnip, you'll be right because you'll like your mythology. Yeah. Place to get a drink, say in Tennessee. What's is it TN that's the state abbreviation TN. Okay. Place to get a drink in TN. To get a drink wine. I feel like place. Beer. There's too many drinks. Beer, wine, ale. Yes, indeed. These are all 6-letter answers. Is there a... Don't tell me it's going to be... Place to get a drink. Saloon. I thought Twinnen... He's in a pub. Okay, so... To get a drink... Pub... Pub, E.G. for say. Ugh. Right, Bloody Violet, Catus, go for this one. And Meredith, you want a fancy word? A pube. Oh no. 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 Tavern. A pub. No. Right. I don't know. No. Don't know what you're talking about. Tavern. Why is it so? If you say you aver, pub. In TN, I was just trying to say pub in a fancy way. I blame Senso. And he gets a place to get a drink, so Aver in TN. Good! Waiter, there's a hair in my drink. Oh, send it back. Quite a few farm machines initially sent back. Yes, I've got this. I've actually got this, he says, trying to ignore what the words that have come out of my mouth quite recently. I'm trying to work out. Is this an anlit? So the answer here. Yes, let's blame that. The answer here is myriad because it's dairy and M all reversed. So quite a few is myriad. Oh, a farm is a dairy. There we go. A farm is a dairy. Machines initially is M. Send it all back, you get myriad, and that's quite a few. Okay, well, not that we could put any of these clues in. Commit poor Eve to sitting behind Democrat. Commit poor Eve to sitting behind Democrat. Yes, I'm happy with Bubba. Waterfalls all over it, like a cheap suit. I do, Meredith. The thing is, I'm going to use it for the next 5 weeks. Catus, Hologrow. Yeah, go for it, everyone. Everyone, if you've got it in the chat, go for it. So commit is the definition. Poor Eve 2, anagram of Eve 2, sitting behind Democrat. D for Democrat, anagram of Eve 2, devote. If you commit your time to something, you devote. Singer on the east side of Rhode Island Theatre District. Singer on the east side of Rhode Island Theatre District. Okay, Rhode Island is RI. I know that. And a share? Is it richer? Is there a theatre district called the Richer District? It isn't. Oh, it's so close. So I need a 4-letter. Is it Bono? Ribono. 4-letter. Okay, more generic. A diva. An alto. Thank you. Which gives you the Rialto. I couldn't have told you that was a theatre district, but the fact that it's a real word and it sounds artsy, I'm happy with that. Hi Liari, hope you were doing well. Ridiculously complicated instructions. We've got wheels. We're just solving 6-letter clues for now, and we'll deal with it later. Lauder of makeup, starting with true guinea pig. Well, it's Estee Lauder, isn't it? Estee. And starting with true. Well, there we go. Put your Estee after your true, and you get a guinea pig, a testy. And of course, plural of them are testes. BC, colonial leader married Eskimo. Colonial leader married Eskimo. Is there a minuet? The grids are lacking something important? No, they're not. The grids are exactly correct. He says, checking. Yeah, absolutely. Testy as a guinea pig, yep. Piece of minuet with the Dutch. Ah, there we go. Oof. Not something you'd clue about now. Disturbed sleep with a tickle. Disturbed sleep with a tickle. Got that one. I'll give that a few seconds. It's like a loner and a loanee, a guarantor and a guarantee. It's all the same. You versus me. Go for it. How do you disturb sleep with a tickle? I did not sleep much last night. Okay. It is, please, anagram of sleep with a, and if it tickles you, it pleases you. Make a mistake in addition task. Yes, I've got this. Make a mistake in addition task. I'm going to go for it. Errand. If you make a mistake, you err. And in addition task. In addition is and. And I'm just looking at the letter A. Have I just missed off a letter here? Should that say C-A? It should say C-A, but in my original source it also doesn't say C. So it's a fault with the source. But I will take it. I do make mistakes in Temetsi. It's the best part of playing Temetsi, swearing at the actual game. CA, so we're the last. We don't. These will all go round in each circle because there's 18 spots and then there's 18 things. We just don't know where they start. Ice pinnacles frighten ship's pilot on the way back. Ice pinnacles frighten ship's pilot on the way back. Ice pinnacles, they're just icicles? I-C-I-C-L-E-S, that's 7 letters. Ice pinnacles. Peaks? Not sure. Well, it is after the pub debacle a few seconds ago. Where it is. Hints, please, on this one. Ice pinnacles. Frozen pilot. Pilot could be an ace. A ship's pilot is a captain. I had to look it up. It doesn't bode well. Uh-oh. On the way back. So it's got to be reversed. Ship's pilot. Strong hint, please. I might just move on. I've got to leave something for the second pass. Gonna leave it. E.T. in jest. Recast high society. Word for frighten is scare. Oh dear. No, I'm just gonna... I might. Probably not. E.T. in jest. Recast high society. 2 words. Okay. E.T. in jest. Anagram of E.T. Recast high. Anagram of high. Okay. Not getting this one. Recast high. Society must be the definition here. 2 words. E.T. in jest. Recast high. E.T. could be an alien. Is it a hidden? Just checking. I don't think it would be a hidden. E.T. is it just E.T.? Think game show. Think game show. 3, 2, 1 is the only thing I could think of because it's absolutely mind-boggling. E.T. is E.T. In jest. If you jest, you ape, you kid. Recast. High society is jet. I see why you're telling me to think of that now. Jet Set is indeed a game show. Good clue. Love it. So, oh, it's in jest recast. So it's E.T. in an anagram of jest. If it's Jet Set, which is a high society in 2 ways, I think. 1, they're literally high, and 2, they're probably rich and can afford it. Okay, let's go back to CA. A few people have got it now. Can have the answer. If it's scare backwards, is it scare backwards with I? So, scare backwards with I. Is it that? Oh no, Serax. Oh, I vaguely heard of it. So, scare... Oh, it's just scares back. And those are your ice pinnacles. Okay. A soothsayer's conclusion can answer mysteries. A soothsayer's conclusion. Well, that's AR. Can could be a tin. And answer is A. I'm close there, aren't I? A sooth. So it's something like Arcana. Can is can. Can is can. Arcana are your mysteries. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that one. I managed to piece that one together. Can is can. Janitor's helper fixed his melancholy. It just ends with melancholy, doesn't it? Let me just check. Yeah, yeah. Janitor's helper fixed his melancholy. Not sure we have effrontery. Janitor's helper. Sweeper, mop, super. Fixed his, feels like anagram of his, melancholy. So this is going to be... Is it going to be bluish for melancholy? Something-ish, because anagram of his will go to ish. So a janitor's helper, 3 letters. And a mop. Mop, mop, mop. There we go. So it's mopish. Mopish. Well done, Catnip. I don't think I'd have got that without the word mop there. Publisher is 1, bringing legal action. Publisher is 1, bringing legal action. Got it. Have we had a good is yet? Yes, we have. Whoever asked a few seconds ago. Is. That's going to be my hint for this one. Is. Is it? It is. Is. Okay, go for 58 if you've got it. Go on, Meredith. Oh no. Is. So it is. One bringing legal action is a suer, and then you become an issuer. Oh, and then you're a publisher. Good evening, Saruta. Horsey, adorned with bangles between head and tail. Horsey. Please, is that referring to the chess piece, which I sometimes call horsey? Is it going to be knight? Adorned with bangles between head and tail. Doesn't feel right. I just like the fact that the word horsey is there. This is a less common clue type. You've not seen this type of clue. I mean, surely we've done every type of clue there is under the sun. So what type of clue is this if you've not seen it? Horsey adorned with bangles between head and tail. Head could be pate. And tail could be the letter D. H and T. Okay, how about head can be H and T can be tail. And then we want bangles. So 4 letters for bangles in that. Is it going to be that? And that gives us a name for a horsey? No, I am well off. Some hints, please, if you got this one then. Horsey, pony, stallion. Synonyms of with bangles. Bangled, bangly. What is a bangle? That's a bracelet, isn't it? It's a jewelled. So is it going to be bangles if you take off the head and tail of the word meaning horsey? Think more Latin. What is the Latin? Equine. Oh. So is horsey an adjective, not a noun? I had it as a noun. With bangles between head and tail. Sequins. Sequined. So with bangles is sequined between head and tail. Yes, that's good. So there we go. As Katus has said in the chat, it is equine, but it's sequined without the first and last letter. Very nice. That's true. That is a relatively rare clue type. It's definitely one of the rarer ones. Gym in a ghetto provides refuge. Gym in a ghetto provides refuge. Haven. Is there such a thing? A minag? Is it a hidden? Is there a minag like Nicki Minaj? Disappointing. A gym. In America, isn't a gym called a Y? I can go to the Y, and that's the local gym. So a ghetto, is a ghetto a slum? Asylum. Nice. So it's Y in slum, all after A. So A ghetto, A slum with Y in the middle. Lovely. The first man in Maine, married woman abroad. Happy with that one. The first man in Maine, married woman abroad. Give that a few seconds. I don't know the dance, Sensei. Can you explain it to me in sequential steps? Because I don't know how to do it otherwise. Aqua, good evening. What do you think the answer to this one is, Aqua? I'm going to put it in as Madame, and hopefully Aqua will agree with me. The first man is Adam. Maine is M-E. And there we go. It's a woman abroad, Madame. And finally, King with a Count's way of fighting. King with a Count's way of fighting. King usually R. A is A. Count. Rely. Do you rarely fight? I mean, I rarely fight. I run away at the slightest hint of trouble. It can't be a way of fighting. Count. Earl. Is it Earl? Okay, so K then. Karate? Because if you count something, you rate it. Okay, fine. Well, that's all the 6-letter clues. Hooray! Let's move on to the sectors. Now, Sensei, did you have a thing that you were going to point out? I don't think I've forgotten anything. Right. Looking forward to this. This is what I've got. I've got that thing. The unnumbered sectors are missing bars. Oh, yes, they are. Between... Yeah. Okay, so there is a bar here, a bar here, a bar here, a bar here. That's fine. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. That is a very good spot, though. And that is not something I'd be able to easily mark up. Anyway, so these sectors, they are either 9 or 10 seconds long. By seconds, I mean letters. We can't see them, but yeah. Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. I'll point. But there is a bar in between. Here we are. Between here, here, and here, there are bars. There's a bar in between here and here, here and here. There are no bars in between the ones with numbers. So you could go in there, in there, in there, but not in there, in there, in there. If it's got a number, it's a radial clue. Pointing is better, Liari. I hope your coccyx is better, by the way, as well. A detained navy in Turkey heading west for volcanic island. So I'm just going to put a little note. These are 9 or 10 letters. Detain navy in Turkey heading west for volcanic. Effrontery, bringing the tone down. He says, talking about pubs earlier. Detain navy. Sequester in Turkey heading west for volcanic island. I want to say Montserrat because it's the only volcanic island that I could think of. Let's make you right justified. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that it's slowly healing. Turkey is a flop. A volcanic island. Okay. I'm also not entirely sure how we enter these into this grid because we're putting one letter in each of these around here from these, but we've got to put 10 letters in going this way. I don't understand it. I'm hoping that I will later. I'm also worried that I haven't tested this with 3 letters. Oh, I have. Phew. Yes, you. It didn't. Automod did not want you to bend over, Liari, which don't hurt yourself. Again, excite the attention of others about bats in tree. Again, excite, re-arouse, re-something the attention of others, et al., about bats in tree. Hologro's got this one. Hints, please, on this one. Again, excite, R-E. Again, excite. Reinvigorate. The attention of... The definition is, again, excite the attention, okay, of others about bats in tree. I'd like to come back to that, Catus, I think. Yeah, that's got to be an anagram indicator. This is a 10-letter one, is it? Okay. Of others, the rest, about bats, anagram. Yeah, ristab. Rest is good, because the others is rest, and then it'll start R-E-S-T. Do we like rest? We do like rest. Again, excite the attention. About bats in tree. But not to start. Well, that throws a spanner of my works. Of others? About bats? In tree. More hints, please. Okay. So if it's about, maybe it's going to be something like that. Or is it all going to be reversed? Oh, is it all going to be reversed? Okay. Of others. So that's rest, but it's about, so it's TSER. No reverse. Oh, goodness, I'm struggling here. So is it in the middle then? Others. About bats in tree. Reinterest. Is it going to be that? Oh, anagram of in tree. Ah, should have got that. Okay, anagram of in tree. There we go. Rest around anagram of in tree. There we go. I just couldn't quite understand about bats in tree. I was trying to put a bats in a tree. I don't know what I was trying to do. 3. We've got an extra letter in one of these, but we don't. What we're going to do with these is we're going to split them into groups of 3 letters, or in the case of a 10-letter clue, a 3, a 4, and a 3, or a 4, 3, 3. One of them will be 4 letters long, and then that 4th letter will go into the centre of the wheels, and then they'll spell something. Experimenter with freezing toes, crying miserably. I've got this one. Oh, Arch. Yeah, that's a good point. Ah, well, there we go. I forgot you could look at the answers. Don't look at the answers. Hologrow, go for it. If you got this one, this is an anagram. This is a 10-letter anagram. Cryogenist. Anagram of toes crying. If you're an experimenter with freezing, you are a cryogenist. Again, that's 10. So the way it works, so I've sort of roughly worked out what's going on. We know that that's a 3, so it's going to go in here, here, and here, but not necessarily in A. It's one part of it will go in the outermost part of one of the 3s. One of them will go in the second, and one of them will go in the third. But I don't understand any more than that. Gang member led Quentin astray. Is that an anagram of led Quentin? Gang member led Quentin astray. Yes. Yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, I don't quite understand it yet. I'm looking forward to understanding it at some point, but let's just have a go in this. It's an anagram of led Quentin. Cry or cryo, because that's 10, isn't it? Type 4 in if you got it. It's an anagram of led Quentin. It's a delinquent. I'm going to assume that there are some gang members who are nice, but delinquent is fairly close. Fair enough. With quiet bearing, reaches out for pipe. Okay, quiet is P. A bearing will be N, E, S or W, but I'm going to go with E because the others don't look good letter-wise. So we've got P-E and then anagram of reaches, and then we get a pipe. Come on, please be right. Please be right. Yeah, it doesn't look right. With quiet bearing, P-E, reaches out, anagram of reaches. For pipe, if you've got a pipe, a cheap sear. What is a gang show? I've been in a game show. I don't know what a gang show is. What a pipe. Peer. I'm not spotting it. Not spotting it. Okay, fair enough. Scouts and Guides. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. There we go. But I've led a sheltered life. Not getting 5. Going to... I don't understand how I could put any of these in yet. I'm very much looking forward to you lot telling me how it will work. I'll go up to the instructions in a few seconds. Let's see if we can go through the other 7 clues. Cars backed up outside before love songs. Cars backed up outside before love songs. Hologrow's got this one. Good, thank goodness. Cars backed up is just going to be cars, so S-R-A-C. You should see. I'm just writing loads of really random stuff in here. S-R-A-C. Cars backed up. No, cars is going to be autos. So that cars or sedans outside before love. Before might be air, E-R-E, like before long, air long. Love is probably O. So we're going to be putting cars reversed. Let's try sedan, because I wanted to begin with S so that when it's reversed it ends in S, and then we're going to get songs. It's close, isn't it? It's something like this. Something like sedans. It's cars plural, isn't it? Sedans backwards is snades. And then put stereo. There's stereo in there. So we need a type of car that's S something 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 T S. I can't think. Love is not O. First 3 letters, please. First 3 letters, because I'm getting lots of no's. Serenade. Oh, there's sedan. No is N here. Ugh, yes. That's fine. That's fine. Why did I say N is O? Love. It is just love songs. Right. Okay. Sedans reversed around air. Okay. Good. Steered northwest into purple and scarlet. Steered northeast. I said northwest. I can't believe I did that. Steered northeast into purple and scarlet. Steered drove northeast. Northeast is any into purple. Is purple going to be mauve? We're going to mauve. Yes, it is mauve. It was a problem when I was doing meteorology as well. Yes, I have sent out the equivalent of press releases to our customers with the wrong compass directions on. Genius. When I said east, I meant west, and the other way round. It's definitely mauve. Because the answer is manoeuvred, but I don't know how you spell it. Hey, Sensei, you are exactly right with this week's weather. M-A-N. Now, we'd add an O here, but we're not going to. The weather this week is below average temperatures, about 18, 19 tops, sometimes 20 in the sunshine. Quite cloudy for tomorrow, some sunny spells, more rain in the north, and drier in the south. Take a brolly. So it's northeast, NE in mauve, and then red is scarlet, and then if you steer, you manoeuvred. Okay. College. Colleague with a bit of marijuana caught by officer attending civil disturbance. Colleague with a bit of marijuana caught by officer attending civil disturbance. Okay. That is a long clue. A bit of marijuana could just be M. No, tab stop. Spliffic. Ah, did you have a good day? Yes, it was spliffic. Bit of marijuana. M. Caught by officer. Cop. So we've got comp. If you're attending, you're at. And then it's a riot. And you're a compatriot. Sorry. Hello, Mr. Wobblej. Hello, oh star-studded. No spoilers in the chat. No spoilers in the chat as to who did well, or who won, who didn't win. No spoilers in the chat for those who haven't seen it. But congratulations on being on today's Only Connect Wobblej. Hello, hope you had fun. I had fun upstairs in the gallery whilst you were on the show. So it's a colleague is compatriot, M in cop at riot. Sunday, Peter takes Ed racer. Sunday, Peter takes Ed's racer. Is that an anagram of Peter takes Ed? Is racer an anagram indicator? Or is Peter an anagram indicator? No, it's too many letters. Sunday. Sunday is S or S-U-N. It'll be on YouTube tomorrow, probably. But anyway, we have a bona fide celebrity in our midst. Everyone be kind to Wobblej. Not that you wouldn't anyway. Sunday is either S or S-U-N. Racer. Speedster? It's Speedster. Because it's Sunday is S. Peter is Peter. Peter is Peter. And it's literally taking Eds, so we're putting Eds in Peter. Speedster. Strangely, negativism is efficient. Strangely, negativism is efficient. Anagram. This has got to be an anagram of negativism. Oh, you try saying these words. Efficient. So, vegan. You can get vegan out of it. Anagram of negativism. Negativism. What is it? Stain. I'm veg stain. It's an anagram of I'm veg stain. It's also an anagram of it is vegan M. Something ism? No, efficient. What word? I would associate main. Tiv. It's going to end tiv. T-I-V-E. Ignite. You could get ignite out of it. Sam v Ignite. Oh, this could take a while. First letter, please. Does not end tiv. It's got to end ant. Then. T. Time. Time saving. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Moving on. Worn out spot next to counter held by a trio. Worn out spot next to a counter held by a trio. Time's a thing. It really is. Worn out spot. Okay, next counter. Abacus, abaci. Warble J. I'm going to have to give this to Warble J, this next one. Gonna have to. Where's the G, Sensei? It's his antivirus, isn't it? Tim Vine's AVG. Add plus bar in 3. So a trio is 3. Tim Vine gas. Oh, it's even better. Oh, that is good. Evening, Jamie. So add is a spot. A counter is a bar. And we're all putting that in. It's threadbare. Lovely. Okay, this last one. In case you're wondering what we're doing in terms of clues and things like that, don't worry about trying to put anything in. You can see the number of letters we're putting in. We're just solving clues barely at the moment. This is either 9 or 10 letters long. Most sharp. Stylish neckwear carried by Kitty. So anagram of neckwear or something like that. Carried by cat. So something like that. I don't know how many question marks there I typed. I just typed some. And it's going to mean most sharp, maybe acutest, no. So we're going to put something in cat, stylish neckwear, cravat, and it's going to end... No, okay, so Kitty is a pot. So we've got something like that. I don't think I typed enough question marks that time. Stylish neckwear, cravat, tie. It's got to end in ES, surely, for most sharp. Provoke. Am I along the right lines? This is giving it to some of you. Most sharp. Pointiest. But why? So you got the tie. Tie is your stylish, is your neckwear. Carried by Kitty. Stylish is in, so it's an in tie. Ties? Neckwear can be plural, can't it? Neckwear can be plural. So you've got ties. Right. I need to do a wee. You really need to know that. I'm going to put these instructions back up and I'm going to let you have a think about how these things work because I don't understand the instructions. So I'm going to let you have a think. Don't shout out the answers in the chat. I will be with you in about 3 minutes. Have some more disco whilst I come back. Oh, it's the countdown thing there. Have you all solved it yet? If not, why not? Right. Okay, so, did we solve AA, by the way? We've got A1. Good. How are we doing on that? What is the answer for that? Suddenly reveal. And also Sector 1, which you solved. I don't remember solving Sector 1. Spring. So suddenly reveal you spring on something. Spanish is SP, and a circus to Caesar is a ring. Ah, okay. There we go. That is what circus literally means in Latin. Oh, it is a ring. Okay. So we're going to put Spring, Verism and Fiesta around this A ring. Get onto Discord. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I am not on Discord. Right, okay. He's my pointless friend. He puts the fun in non-fungible token. It's Scott. Hey.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear
Hi.
me? Why was I muted there? So sorry. There you go. Now you can hear me.
I can hear you just fine. Thank you. Good to hear from all of you. Wonderful souls in the chat. Everyone's on fire today. All
really
of you guys are great. Yeah. So do you understand the instructions yet?
No.
Or do you need one more clue?
Yes, please.
Just in parsing. Okay. So all the sectors are 10 letters. They are in. So let's take the word. I'm gonna give you one hint to start with the word delinquent. Because it's got a Q.
Yeah.
So what sector number is that?
It is Sector 4.
Okay, so you're going to enter delinquent directly into Sector 4, counting from outermost to innermost. But I won't tell you which circle is first. You'll have to work that out.
Okay, what do you mean by that? So
as in DEL,
yeah.
something, you have to put those letters in. The letter D, the letter E, the letter L will go up from outermost to innermost. Yeah. One letter per cell. Like standard crossword.
One letter.
Yeah.
What?
One letter per cell. Yeah, just trust. It's a standard crossword. Don't work too hard on that.
D, E, L.
But you don't know if you start with circle A. It might have started with circle B, or it might have started with circle C.
I see. Finally.
Yeah. But the reason why I'm starting on delinquent is that you've got a Q.
Yes. So
where's which circle and which circle is the Q in?
We don't have a Q in any of these 6-letter answers. Equine, yes we do. C, B.
Okay, so you should now, yeah.
So therefore we could put a B, so that's C, and then B. We could put a Q here. Okay, now that I know that everything is just one...
Yeah, that's the part that you need to after.
Yes.
So you can figure out the outermost letter for C4, I should say.
It's whatever comes before the Q. Delinquent, so it's an N. And so therefore we can now do lots of things with this.
Now the trick here is, and this is the last thing because I have to go back, is oh, are we on the right letters here? Yeah, the circular answers are clockwise. The chat is correct. That. Yep.
We got.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, you misspelled it. It's an N is before the So you now we don't know where the DEL would be. We don't know if it's the circle A or circle B. You'll have to work that out.
Yep.
Okay. But and you'll need to stick that I somewhere. As that bonus fourth cell in that circle.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I needed because I was trying to shove it in. That's I don't know what I was trying to do.
That's okay. And now you to spell equine again.
Yes, indeed, yes. Just testing. And had I worked out how it was going, I could have constructed this slightly differently.
Hey, you're doing this blind.
Indeed. So we've got
and now
Mopish, therefore. Comes around here.
Yeah. I just wanted to start with you the Q to get a bunch of letters that are in the grid, and now you can work out crossings and all the usual fun stuff.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Scott. You doing all right?
Yep. I'm going to go drop off. I got a thing I got to take care of, but I'll see you in a bit. Good luck.
You go and see a person about a thing.
Okay. Take care. Bye.
That is the Scott who rocks. So after Mopish, we've got Issuer. ISSUER. E and R. There we go. I could have linked all these text cells together, basically. I have not seen any evidence to the contrary, Arch, but I would not speculate simply because I could be his next target. We have in CC, we've got only one U, so that pins down Asylum. So we've got Asylum here, and then we've got, these are all very fiddly and close together, Madame, D, A, M and E, and then karate. Do we agree with what I'm going towards? Hey, Minket, how you doing? Have you done any fun escape rooms recently? Karate. I'm very, very tempted to zoom in here. But it will break the view for you. Karate, and then we got Asylum here. Oh, you have? What have you done? What have you done? They're too close together. So I'm having to do them in a different order so that they don't do that. Yes. No! This one is really... There we go. Harsh but fair. Okay, what do we have here in CA? Do we have any multiple ends? We have just the one end for Arcana. So does that fix? Does that fix that? Really? I'll take that. That is the end of Arcana. And then we've got Syrax. Okay. And then we've got, what have we got after Syrax? Jet Set. The Warhammer one and the Robin Hood one at Escapology. Is that Nottingham? I mean, they probably have more than one branch, actually. It's probably London, because you live in London. Jet Set. Oh, was it Nottingham? Yes, you see, I've been to Escapologic in Nottingham. Jet Set and Arcana. So we just finish off the Arcana. Okay. So that is that. So we've actually put in all of those. I'm going to turn them green because this is good. Am I going to turn it green? Yes, I am. Those are all done. We've done we haven't done delinquent. We've done part of it. Okay. So if we have cryogenist feels like a thing. We've got cry. Here we go. We've got cry. So we know that because we got cry here in either A or B. The next letter will be O in either here or here. One of those two will be an O. And what I'm really hoping is that one of them will just plop out. So let's have a look. So we've got AA. There's no O's in that. One of it could, yes indeed. So it's either O or G. Okay, so it could be a G there. Darn it. There's no O in this one either, actually, for BA. But equally, there's no G either. So therefore, it can't be this one to go in. I know, but we know that. No. Ah, yes. So therefore, we know that we've got cryo plopping into the middle here, and we've got gen going in here. And therefore, we've also got ist. We know where the ist is going. Stupid thing. We could put the ist in here. I'm having to do it in a random order because of text box sizes. Fine. So we've now hit that. And one thing I haven't actually done is make little tiny text boxes that I can put in the centres of all of these. So let me do that. So we could put one in there. Whoops. Put one in there and one in here, and then copy and paste that into here and here. So we've got an O. Whoops, we have an O here. For some reason, the formatting has gone weird. There is an O there. You have Tebow. Warble-J is the captain, not just a teammate, a captain of whoever the team on the left is. I forget. What is your team name called, please? Yeah, it's not visible. Yes, I know that, and I don't know why. Why haven't they become visible? Because... yes, you are... oh, let's just delete you and start again. That's so weird. That's so irritating. The debuggers. The yes, I remember. Yes, I did enjoy the name debuggers and particularly the bugging part of it. So we'll put an O here. We've got an O now there. That is actually a dot. That is actually a dot. And then there. Apologies for the faffing. I had forgotten that. Well, actually, I don't think I'd understood what was going on, really. So it's not that I'd forgotten, it's that I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so that is there. So we've got the cryogenist now. We've got that in, so we can now put... what can we put in? We've got spring. So we've got spring and... we can't put delinquent there, but we can put the other bit of it in when we get there. So spring... and then I'm fully aware this is just me typing things into circles now, really. Verism. But of course, there's still the final message to get from the extra letters when we work out what they are. Fiesta. My first car was a Fiesta. I've only owned 2 cars. I haven't driven in 10 years, but my first one was a Ford Fiesta. And then spring. Spring. Okay, so that's that one. Now, oh, should do the last letter as well. An E in the next set, so that's all good. And this, yeah, shush. That's all good and done. But yeah, there's going to be more than one E. That's fine. And there's more than one N. So let's take a look at one in. So we don't know 1, but we do know 2. 2 is reinterest. So we've got RES. So therefore this must be the T. And it must be REI. Must go in here. NTE. REST. So that's your reinterest. When I could... no! So that's that. Okay, good. So we've got reinterest, cryogenist, and delinquent. Those are all good. Serenades. Can we put that in? That is number 6. Okay, that's not an S, and that is not an S, so it must start here. S. So serenades must start in here. Oh yes, we haven't finished delinquent either. E, N, D. That has to go there. D, E. L, the I must then go in here. And then you've got N, Q, U, E, N, and T. Serenades. S-E-R. Well, for a start, it's 6, yes. So let's not do that. Ha! Let's not do that. So 6 could be there. But surely we now have enough. This must be unique, surely. So let's take a look. I've done this in a different colour. How dare I? Let's take a look at AB then. This thing here. So Steins, that has to be. Yes. Is it cornet? No, it's not. So S. So we could put Steins in. And then Peapod, which is very close to Pequod, the ship from Moby Dick. Is that right? Pequod? Have I made that up? Probably. I feel like I've said a good thing. Peapod. And then we've got Mirror. Pequod is the Moby Dick ship. Yes, there we go. So that's that. Can we also do AC? I'm sure we can. Cornet, Samdi, and Arent. There's your Arent. Then we got Cornet. Fiddly this, do apologise. C-O-R-N-E-T. Cornet. And then what was the other word? Samdi. Have I done this in the right order? Yes, I have. Cornet. And then Samdi. As in Baron Samdi from Atmosphere. So that's that. Yeah, Starbucks takes its name from Moby Dick, yes. Medusa, Tavern, and Myriad. Okay, Myriad is going here. Myriad, Tavern. No. Myriad, Medusa. Get it right, Dan. Get it right. And Tavern. What have we got next? I have no idea how I would even attempt this in Excel. Devote, Rialto, Testi. Well, there's only one S. Thank goodness. So Testi goes here. Devote then is next. Devote. Oh, I did not know that about Moby. Well, there you go. What's the other word? Devote, Testi, Rialto. Okay, I will bear that in mind. I can't spell Rialto either. And finally, what else have we got? Minuet, please, and errand. There's only hopefully one L, and there is. That's please. So please goes here. And then errand. Please, errand. Goes here, and then minuet. D goes here. Have I done a thing? P-L-E-A-S-E. Yes, I have. These all need to shift one over. Thank you very much for the spot there. Errand, and then minuet. Which I'm struggling to type in. So we just now need to work out what are the extra letters from each of these. So those are all good. We can colour them green. So now all we need are these extra letters. We've done the first 3. Well, I say the first 3. We didn't do number 1. 6 is serenades. So Serena. Oh, serenades is 9 letters. So that's doesn't have an extra letter. That's absolutely fine. Maneuvered is 10. So we need to find out the extra letter. MAN. E needs to go in here because then we've got UVERED. There's our maneuvered. Compatriot. Compatriot, how many letters has that got? That's got 10, so let's have a look. Com. And then there's no P anywhere, so the P goes here. ATRIOT. So there we go. Sorry, let's just make that E in capitals. So we've got compatriot, so that's done. Majusculate. Love it. Speedster, that's 9 letters, so that's no extra letters there. Time saving. This is in 10. So there's Tim. And there's ESAVING. The G goes in there. Threadbare is next in 11. So THREAD. Then there's a B here. ARE. Threadbare. Pointiest is 9 letters. So there's no extra letters there. I'm assuming we're going towards the big top. That is what is causing all this dizziness. I'm assuming it's the big top, but we still need 1 and 5. 5 isn't actually done. So big top. Some people have got 5 with quiet bearing reaches out for pipe. So we've got RSC, AUM, MEE. Oh my goodness. For 5. Got an MEE, an AUM, and an RSC. 5. Oh yes, I can. Let's just make you a bit small. No, don't you move. No, you don't. Stop moving. No, naughty. There we are. Yoop. With quiet bearing, reaches out for pipe. Or a T or an H. And it's number 5. So it's probably an A. So, goodness, what I have no idea what that is. Scheme? Shmee? Wow. I do not know my pipes. This is a good thing? Guttering. Bearing is an indicator. Quiet. Shh. Reaches out for pipe. Mother can be quiet. Mum. Okay. Is there something called a meerschaum? M-E... where are M-E-E... MEERSCHAUM. Meerschaum. It's anagram of reaches. Okay, and it is a type of smoking pipe, I assume. It's a rock that smoking pipes are made from. Okay. A meerschaum. Tough word. Not a word I've heard of. Tough word. Fancy, says Binkat. What else have we got? 1. So that gives us an H. We're now after 1 for T. I'm going to put the T... put the H in there. I'm going to put that there. So what have we got for 1? Detained Navy in Turkey, heading west for Volcanic Island. We have RRA. It is Montserrat. MON T-S-E-R-R-A-T. It is Montserrat, but why? I put that in there about an hour and a half ago, but why? Montserrat is Tom with a rest plus N backwards. Detain, arrest, Navy, N. Now, what's Tom Turkey? Is a Tom a male turkey? A Tom is a male turkey. Good. All of that heading west for Montserrat. Wow, well spotted from Hex for finding all of that wordplay in Montserrat. And it says, at the end here, it says, when every answer has been entered, you'll find the source of the dizzying effect in the 9 letters filling in the centres of the 3 rings. It is the big top, and it always starts on the top of each ring and goes clockwise. The big top. And that is 3 Ring Circus. Woo! That